Oh, sorry.
That's alright, man. Hey, can you hear me okay, Dalton?
Yeah, I can hear you, bud.
Okay. Alright, thanks.
No problem.
Yeah, I just got this headset here, so I haven't really used it a whole lot yet.
Sorry.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
I'm sorry, Steve.
Oh, you're fine.
at the bottom counter.
10-4, thank you. I may be on a flyer, Devin. What? I'll give you the insight. I'm on a long run. Okay, thanks. That did not work.
Number 10 is going to be pitching.
52 is going to be pitting. I hate this trap. Me too. Later. Hey, did the last time I raced here, and I'm hating it now.
At least you're fast.
I don't care. Still hate it. It's awfully tight, isn't it? Yes. Connor, are you pitted yet?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm on a long-ish run. Just try to stick it in third gear and it just push it straight to the wall.
Oh yeah, don't go third gear, that's a bad idea.
What is?
Third.
It kind of works on new tires, but old tires, it just makes it way worse.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
52 is going to be fitting.
That's what I'm going to be fitting this time.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high. Outside. All clear, all clear.
What, bumping?
Damn, where's all them 28 cars we had last week?
See ya.
Nobody has this track. They're lost.
Sorry, there's a lot of flooding in the Milwaukee area right now. They probably got lost on the interchange.
Well, we need to call some law enforcement and get them out on the streets.
Matt, are you local?
Yeah, I'm from Madison area.
Well, I'm from Racine.
Oh, sweet. You ever get up to Madison International?
I wanted to go for ARCA, but I just couldn't do it. Great track.
We run every Friday. Come on up.
Man, I miss this place.
Okay.
Did any of y'all watch the Cars race at Orange County this weekend?
No.
I've seen highlights of it.
Man, oh man. Stephen Wallace put on a heck of a show. So did Bubba Pollard.
I mean, come on. You would have done the same thing if you was in that position. Like he said, it was for $10,000.
Yeah, Bubba almost won 20 grand in a week.
Matt Craig.
52 hitting.
Josh, where was you at?
I was a few rows up from the start-finish line.
Alright, I was all the way up to the top at the start-finish line.
I kept looking for you. I didn't see you.
Right up the top against the handrail. That's where I usually sit. It's a because it's a non-smoking section, and that's where all of the old timers hang out.
Did you happen to see highlights from the powder puff race, Chuck?
I didn't. Why don't you tell me a little bit about it?
I'll tell you something about it. My dad's car won.
And cars got demolished in tech. Well, not demolished, but it was pretty funny. She bounced off the wall and then hit the super stocks that were in tech. She ended up running into Kevin Rollins' 93 super stock, and I think it was Doc number 9 super stock, but it demolished the front runner, I believe.
Are you thinking that women need to stay in the kitchen?
No, I mean, one, was it, who was it, Dalton? What was her name?
Jennifer Johns, was Steve Taylor's daughter.
She put a move to the grass in the last lap for the win. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, the funny part was that was her first race, too, ever in the car. But after the race, Tony Formosa tried to take the win away. They tried to say that since she had been around racing like so long, that she was ineligible to win. It was like a big ordeal. My dad and Tony got into it over that.
Really?
Well, they should have let her know that before the race.
Well, they threw out a bunch of women before the race. Like, they threw out Sophia Ladd, they threw out Jamie Shaw. A bunch of them were going to race.
Yeah, then in tech, they basically just tried to tear my dad's car down, like, top to bottom. They took his computer, started trying to check it, and then started checking a whole bunch of other stuff. I can't remember what else.
Hell, that's the best I've ever seen a Collins car run at the fairground.
Yeah. My uncle, he's been racing there since '09, but he just, I love him to death, but he needs to get up on the wheel more. But that's I think this is his second year back, and he's been out of the car for 5 years. He's been running pretty good. I mean, he's had shot at wins. It's just the car, either gives up on him or something happens.
We took the lead in pure stock, well, Steve did, so he's ahead of Tank by 6 points now.
What if Sut had wanted to run that race? You reckon they'd have let her?
Who?
Sutherland.
I don't know if they did that to her. They might have done the same thing to her. But then again, she is with House, so I doubt they'd let her.
She ran super trucks, so probably not.
I was hoping Stephanie would get out there, but she got a baby on the way. Hell, she gonna win Pure Stock Championship next year, watch.
Dalton, you come up for that I-65, or come down for that I-65 shootout, didn't you?
Yeah, Chris Carter put me in his car. I was in that 91 car, and a lot of people are actually surprised on how good I did. That was my first race, so. And plus the car, it kept overheating. I don't know if you saw it, but that thing was just blowing water out any chance I got on the gas. I mean, I don't know what was wrong with that thing. But, yeah, it was my first race. I came up there and I did die.
You need to run your dad's car at Nashville, I think. See how good you do.
He's actually been talking to me about that. There's been talks to me because I was originally going to try to get that 91 car from Chris, and then he got, I don't know, I guess he got impatient with me because I've been trying to find a new job and everything, trying to save up for that, and he eventually sold it. But yeah, my dad was going to put me either in his car, and then he's going to build a new car, and I don't know what I'm doing yet.
Hell, ask Matt if you could drive a super stock. It's a different driver every week.
I wouldn't mind. I don't care.
Which track?
Alright, we got 15 minutes left in practice. Here's how it's going to go. At the end of practice, we're going to go to qualifying. Even though you're going to show 15 minutes for the qualifying session, you're only going to have the first 5. After 5 minutes of qualifying, we're going to red flag the session. Everybody will be off the track, hopefully, and we'll have a driver's meeting over all of the rules. And from there, we'll grid, start the pace laps, take the green, get this thing in.
Yeah, I really enjoyed Huntsville. I really like the people down there. They're very very polite, very nice. It's very very refreshing compared to Nashville, as far as the tech guys and stuff.
Well, Huntsville's a good track to cut your teeth on. It's easy. It's got good banking. It's easy to set the car up.
Only 2 cars finished that super stock race.
Well, you got to remember, that's super stock.
Does Junior Gordon stay mad?
Is Junior what?
Does he stay angry?
He pretty much stays fired up. Ain't that right, Jeff?
I'll take the fifth on that. Me and Johnny's about ready to buy a big old box of suckers and put them up there and tell them if they come to scales, you start whining, take a sucker and go back to the field.
That won't work. You're gonna have to go get some of them Playtex bottles and some nipples.
I thought it wasn't.
They started crying before the race about that old one car.
Understand.
Well, I know the 01 car. I've seen him before he put the other body on it. It's a street stock car. I mean, it's a super stock car. It just looks like a late model. I mean, if somebody wants to bring a late model body on a super stock car down there, more power to them.
Well, he got 100 pounds put on him just for the body because it was more plastic and aluminum was metal. And he had to add extra weight for the upper control arm. That's the only thing was different.
Well, he wasn't that fast either. It's just, look how many finished.
What they was fussing about, he qualified a 15.4, but they didn't realize that Malone and David Dean run 2s and 3s earlier in the year. Hey, that 01's a nice built car. I checked it out. It's a nice car.
Yeah, it's very nice. And one thing I noticed, I think on ABC bodies and under their street stock tab, they had that body on there.
Yeah, that whole frame was powder coated, man. It was nice, and he was still running automatic.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I went over and had a talk with him, and he told me about that, and I started laughing.
What y'all think of old Jackson Bishop's night getting ended?
Did you see Billy Melvin's post?
No, I didn't.
He was very apologetic for it. Melvin's always been a gentleman.
And there seemed to be a lot of arguing going on about the restart there before that happened between him and between Bishop and the Ford.
What argument about that was Jackson half a car length ahead, and he was firing before they got to the start-finish line. That's what the argument was about.
Was the Ford laying back?
Now, you can't, you have to stay at a certain speed, and you can't fire until the two double lines, in between the two double lines and the other line right there coming out of Ford. He can fire anywhere in there he wants to.
Yeah, Jackson didn't control the start. When he was up there on the outside, he had to wait on Horton, and he wasn't doing that. He was being super aggressive, but that's what you got to do. I mean, when you're, I know he's young and he lets it get the best of him, but he's got to fire.
Yeah, when they had a talk with him, Casey told him that the Horton was laying back, but Horton has control of the race. He's the leader. When to fire, and that last time I was over watching it because I got to listen to them fuss about it, and they both fired at the same time, and I told them let it go.
Did he jump straight from midgets to late model?
Pretty much. He went from quarter midgets to late model.
He's still running those little dirt midgets. He's been working up in Indiana for the last couple, 2 or 3 weeks.
Does anybody know what happened to Preston? What happened to his car?
Yeah, according to Willie, they had an electrical issue.
Man, I hate that for him.
Yeah, it was a shame. Preston was strolling.
And that little girl, JoJo Wilkinson, was that her first trip there? She seemed like she had a rough time.
No.
That's about her third or fourth race at Huntsville. She's still learning. I mean, she's a terror in go-karts, but she just quite hadn't got the etiquette stuff down for the late models.
And she pretty tough on you.
Yeah, last couple of trips down, she's had a lot of body damage.
Yeah, I saw my pistol. I was asked what happened.
Does anybody know what happened to her at Sayre a couple of weeks ago? Somebody said that she was running over people under caution. And then after the race, they were interviewing her, and at the end of her interview, she started crying. I don't know what the deal was.
Was she 12?
Is she what?
Is she like 12 or 13? She seemed really young.
She's 13.
What do you think about Chase Johnson?
He come out of quarter midgets too, didn't he?
Yeah, I believe so.
Well, he's gonna be a good little racer too.
Yeah, he runs pro mods at Nashville right now. Got his first win on account of a DQ, I believe, last week. And he finished second this week because the 89 got DQ'd.
Five minutes to go in practice.
I had a question about their divisions at Huntsville. Back in the day, you know, they had hobby stock, street stock, and then you had open wheel and late model. And now there's a sportsman division. What is the difference between super stock and sportsman? I thought they were pretty much the same thing.
No. I found that out.
Well, the hobby stock we used to have, that's basically the pure stock that comes down from Nashville. The super stock, it used to be the hobby stock. They just let them get out of hand. The sportsman is basically the old super street / limited sport.
Oh.
Hey, even sportsmen's up here are a lot closer to limited late models than street stock.
'52's pitting.
Well, they getting these out of hand down here. It's almost the same. It ain't much difference. It's stock frame.
Yeah, pretty much. That's the only difference they have is the stock frame. Otherwise, I mean, you're spending just as much to be competitive in the sportsman class as you would to run a limited late.
Yeah, but if you run a limited, you could run a crate motor and you can get like a 75-pound weight break or something like that. Because isn't that what Alex Papini was doing 2 years ago?
You can run any motor you want at Huntsville in the late models because the tires are going to be the limiting factor.
Yeah, to answer your question though, Jim, you can run a crate motor in sportsman car too. Same engine.
Is it the 604, the 607 or whatever?
It's the 602. They won't let you run a 604 in the limited lates.
Yeah, I remember Swan had the 604 or whatever, and he was walking away with people when he had when he won the truck championship a couple years ago.
I think that's what CRA runs too, don't they, in theirs? I know Bayer's got a monster under the hood.
Guys, I want to bring up something about all of the cussing that was going on last week at South Boston. I ended up muting a couple of guys, but it kind of created a dilemma for me because with the caution rule that we're running now, everybody really needs to have the ability to voice chat. So, and I really don't want to be fumbling around with a keyboard trying to enable and disable people's chat. So let's try to keep that under control tonight. I don't want to have to mute anybody because, like I said, it does take away from the ability to communicate under caution.
Are we doing the, we're back to the old rule, right? You speed down pit lane and all that?
What did I tell everybody at first of the, or after the race last week? Did I don't think I said we were going to start that yet, or did I?
I thought I remember seeing it on Facebook. It said effective immediately. I'm not too sure on that though.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let me look. I'm going to go ahead and get the drivers' meeting notes ready. And in fact, I believe you're right. I think we are switching. So, okay, not a big concern.
Hey Chuck, as a suggestion, if instead of muting somebody, take like 5 championship points or 10 championship points away.
Yeah, there's too many people that, especially if you got to chase, it don't matter. You know, there's a lot of people that can get by with losing a bunch of points, so that's not effective.
Who's being naughty?
Yep. Yep, we're going back to the old caution rule this week. All right, qualifying's coming up. Good luck, guys. Remember, you've only got 5 minutes after that. We're going to call qualifying and get right to the driver's meeting. So, again, good luck.
You want?
All right, that. First time left. One more lap to go. There's the flag, man. It's over.
30 seconds to go. All right, qualifying is over. Red flag is out. All members are expected to have read and understand the league rules and the procedures. If you have any questions, you can ask immediately after the drivers' meeting. The race leader controls the start and the restarts as soon as the pace car completely exits the racetrack and up to the point where the green flag is displayed. Until that point, the leader must maintain a steady pace speed plus or minus 2 miles per hour. Race leaders will have lane choice for the start and the restarts, chosen by moving to the top or bottom immediately after rolling off the grid for the pace laps or after taking the 1 to go notice on restarts. No unnecessary chatting after we take the 1 to go. And of course, no profanity, name calling, criticism, or any other disrespectful comments on any public channel, including the text channel. All right, new caution policy. Actually, it's the old caution policy we're going back to. And this is how it works. Anyone causing a caution period, whether net code or not, must come down pit road under that caution period and self-penalize by speeding by at least 5 to 7 miles per hour to draw an EOL penalty. After the race, admins will perform a review of each caution period to determine if the person deemed at fault did in fact self-penalize for the incident. Anyone deemed at fault who did not self-penalize will be penalized 1 lap and EOL, and that is per occurrence in the final results. Penalties will be assessed in the order that they occur. It is recommended that anyone involved in an incident that triggers a yellow flag period self-penalize by speeding on pit road under that caution period in order to avoid the potential post-race penalty. Once again, anyone causing a caution period, whether net code or not, must come down pit road under that caution period and self-penalize by speeding 5 to 7 miles per hour. We do not recommend you go any more than 7. You will risk getting a stop and go penalty if you do that. The goal here is to get you at the end of the longest line without unnecessary admin intervention. The outermost pit road lane must be used for incoming traffic when pitting, and you must stay in the outside lane until you get to within 3 pit box lengths of your pit box. You cannot pass another car using the inside lane unless that car is at least 5 miles per hour off of the speed limit. Any vehicle significantly off pace under caution and holding up other drivers getting to pit road is expected to either tow or ask for an EOL as soon as possible. Retaliation against another member will result in an immediate disqualification and a 3-month suspension from the league. Black flags will not be cleared unless they are the result of an admin-issued EOL. No other exceptions. Warping is dealt with using a 3-step process. First, we give you a warning. Then the next time you get a black flag, and then finally a disqualification. If you come to a stop on the racetrack or pit road as the result of an incident, please sit still and wait until it is safe to move. Lap cars must yield to lead lap cars immediately upon being asked by the approaching lead lap car. If you're on the tail end of the lead lap and getting pressure from the leader, Once that leader has given you a verbal notice to move out of the way, then you will be held solely responsible for any incident that occurs as a result of the leader trying to pass you. Lap cars should not be racing lead lap cars and will be held responsible for any incident between the two where the lead lap car is not clearly at fault and doesn't claim the incident. Banking off the outside wall in the corners when used to gain a performance advantage is not allowed and will draw a penalty if officials judge that it was done excessively. You have no fast repairs tonight. However, there is no limit on the number of tires you can take. Remember, you're penalized 1 championship point for every 10 iRacing incident points that you receive during the race. There are no bonus points during the regular season. The championship chase will begin for both series on October the 8th. It will be divided into 3 rounds. For round 1, the top 12 drivers in points will advance to the first round, and points will be reset for those top 12 to 5,000 for the leader, minus 1 point for each position back through 12th. At that point, bonus points will be ceded to the 12 drivers making the chase based on the number of regular season wins. The bonus is 1 point per win. Then on November the 5th, the top 5 drivers in points will advance to round 2, and the points will be reset again. However, there will be no bonus points for wins after that. Finally, on December the 3rd, the top 2 drivers will go head-to-head and advance to the final championship round, and the points will be reset again. Again, no bonus points. Guys, if you make a mistake and you mess up somebody else's night, please apologize to them before one of you leaves the session. We expect this from all of our members. Any questions? Everybody clear on the new/old caution policy?
I have a question.
Go ahead.
All right, I'm not trying to sound like a smartass. Some of the guys in TeamSpeak thought I was being a smartass, but why specifically 5 to 7 miles per hour? And what happens if you're only 3, or do you just mean 5 to 7 or under?
Good question. Because when we go back and review, it's a little bit difficult to actually determine whether you were penalized with an EOL. We're pretty sure that if we catch you at 5 miles an hour on pit road, we're pretty sure that you're going to have gotten an EOL. That's why we want to see 5. So we're pretty strict on that. We need to see, that's why we tell you 5 to 7. So you need to make sure that you speed at least by 5 miles per hour at some point when you're in the speed zone on pit road. We're going to be looking specifically for that.
Thank you, Ricky Bobby's neighbor.
Any more questions?
Yeah, I'm new here. Is there a lucky dog?
Yes. It is awarded by the AI. We don't hand them out manually, so whoever the AI says gets the lucky dog gets the lucky dog.
10-4.
Anything else? All right, we're going to advance to the grid.
All right, man, we're going green next time by. All right, man, line up on the inside row. Pit road is closed.
All right, guys, remember, it's on you to self-penalize. if you think you were the cause of the caution. When we go back to the race review, we're going to determine who was at fault, and that's what we're going to look for. We're going to then next thing check to see if you self-penalized. If you didn't, it'll be a 1-lap NDOL penalty for every time that happens, or you don't self-penalize.
Should we announce that we're self-penalizing so several people don't self-penalize in the same caution?
Well, I don't think so, because sometimes you're not going to know whose fault it was. There may be 2 or 3 people that think it was their fault, and each one of them might want to take that insurance policy. So if we allow somebody, you know, if we tell you to, you know, pay attention to what the other guys are, you know, if somebody else claims it, that might not be a good thing, because it may turn out that he's not at fault for it. Because it all depends on the replay when we go back and look. It don't matter.
51 car.
It doesn't matter who claims fault. It's who actually is deemed at fault.
Oh my God! You okay? Didn't sound too good.
Garrett, be sure to save your replay tonight just in case I need some help.
Get ready.
I'll try to remember. I'll try to remember.
Green, green, green.
Wow.
Outside.
Someone just turned down the back and just destroyed me. The motor's already blown up.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Let the 15 car by. Let the 15 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Hey, Chuck, I got a quick question for you.
Shut up, Robert. Good job, 70 car, for coming down the track and causing the big old wreck and blowing up the motor. You have absolutely no talent, bud.
I don't know what you're talking about. You ran into the back of me.
I was on the how am I gonna run into the back of you when I'm on your inside? You just cut down the track and put me in the inside wall. Go look at the replay.
Pit road is now
Okay,
open.
that's enough. We'll look at it after the
Catch
race.
the 15 car.
Hey, Chuck, I got a quick question. I know y'all don't clear black flags, but them wrecking before the start-finish line probably give a couple of people black flags, including myself, and we had to dang near stop.
Involved, the 70 jumped in the field.
Yeah, I had to lift and Robert passed me before the start finish.
Yeah, unfortunately we can't clear those black flags.
Yeah, unfortunately there's no flip
Pit road is closed.
I will go ahead and take the blame on that incident.
Yeah. Also, unfortunately, there's not a real driver in the 70.
Honestly, it was just a big checkup up front. I mean, chain reaction.
Let the 15 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Hey, 59, how's my back look there, buddy?
It looks pretty good. It doesn't look like you got hit at all.
Alright. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
43, did you get damage on that? I know I got it from you, but, you know, there was a checkup in front of me.
Alright, man, we're going green next time.
I got it.
Alright, man,
My bad.
line up on the outside row now. Catch the 3 car.
Hey, Gary, you got me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be ducking on pit road right when the green comes out, so stay high of me.
52, you gotta pass me.
Get ready. Green flag, green flag. Got one inside. Clear low, clear low. Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
Go low, Garrett.
I'll be on my say hi.
Thanks.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
Got him, turn 1, Garrett.
Thank you.
outside. All clear, all clear. Outside. All clear, all clear.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, buddy.
No problem.
Thank you.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
Thank you.
Got one inside. Clear low, clear low.
Yeah, then you're blinking not too bad, but you are blinking.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
fitting it.
Thank you, sir, but you didn't have to.
Go ahead. The caution report not completely missed the corner.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
Dang it, man. Why did you have to miss that corner?
Sorry there, Garrett. I had a black screen. I didn't even call it out either. I don't know what was going on.
That was fun, Zach.
It's the 9.
Yeah, I thought you were pitting or something. I didn't expect that.
Pace car is exiting 2. Exiting 2. We need to catch up, guys.
Yeah, that was fun, Travis.
It's the 9 car. It's the 9 car.
I almost killed Devin.
Pit road is now open. Line up single file. It's the 33 car. Line up single file. Catch the 22 car.
Connor, what was your tire wear?
Wait, what was yours?
Flat front 91, right rear 90.
95.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
95 right front, 94 right rear.
Yeah.
Zach, did you get a 4X as well for that pit incident?
Yeah, I did. I'm not too sure what happened though.
I got in the back and apologized that we didn't get any damage.
52 is going to be pitting here, David.
Green flag, green flag. You got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
52 is going to be exiting the pit.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. Outside. You're clear high, clear high. Outside. You're clear high, clear high. Alright, we're halfway to the finish.
Track's deserving of a better setup.
Got him one back.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high. Alright, man, caution is out, caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Catch the 73 car. Catch the 73 car. Pit road is now open.
Jeff, sorry for T-boning you there. I had nowhere to go.
Car 82. Got the lucky dog. Let him by on the outside. On the outside. Let the 82 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Pit road is closed.
Well, they wanted my top 10 run.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside row.
If you let people go, you have to go down low, otherwise we'll get black flag for passing down low.
Do what now? I'm sorry.
Green flag, green flag. Got one outside. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. All clear, all clear. Outside. All clear, all clear.
like
You got one outside.
I'm trying to move my keyboard around. I hit my shifter.
You're clear high. Clear high. Inside. Clear low, clear low.
Thank you.
Thanks, Justin.
Thanks, Mark.
Welcome, Devin.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Thank you, Jeff.
No problem.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Thank you.
Outside. You're clear high, clear high.
You bet, man.
clear, all clear. Outside. All clear, all clear. Outside. All clear, all clear. Outside. All clear, all clear. 5 to go at the line.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Wait till you watch the replay, I'm that sad.
And this setup is so sorry.
Now on my screen got a shotgun over that next thing I know I drilled the wall and I was going towards Pit Road. There you go, she might take or something.
Robbie's loose, but I'm struggling to even get the steering wheel. Like, yeah, never mind. Robbie's loose, but I'm struggling to get done.
Left to go.
I couldn't tell whether or not you were going to come back across the track, and I ended up losing it myself.
Good win, Garrett.
Good one, Garrett.
The hometown boy!
There's the flag, man.
I was
It's
thinking,
over.
I was like, Garrett's on newer tires.
There you go,
Probably
man.
was
Good
the
job,
tire
driver.
thing and then got passed.
Good run, Dalton. That's fine.
Hey, good run there, Matthew. I was catching and caught up to you, and then I had to race Zach, and I lost all my time on you. I was trying to catch up to you. Good win, Garrett.
Hey, Jim, nice recovery there. Good win, Garrett.
Yeah, I got a speeding penalty. Went all the way back to the longest line. I'm ecstatic about this finish.
Thanks, guys. That was good racing.
I'm just glad to finish.
The race is over.
Yeah, the new tires definitely helped a little bit, but I just made sure I wasn't overworking my tires the whole run and just saved until the end.
Yeah.
Nice win, Garrett.
Did anybody try shifting?
The entire race.
Yeah, I shifted the whole race.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, that's all. Lap 30. Figured out it was faster.
Picked me up about 3/10 in practice.
I went from like getting my doors blown off to actually being able to keep up. So
The last race I was here, I started probably the first third of the race not shifting, and I heard someone shift when they passed me. I was like, well, damn. So I started shifting, and I actually gained 3 or 4 spots back.
I still hate this track though.
Yeah, but it's fun to drive in real life.
Yeah, I know a lot of you don't like the setup, but you can thank iRacing for it. That's what they gave us.
Hey, I got a question. What do you do if you go to a track and the setup you throw in it is wrong, and you don't have the adjustments to make it better? You just run what you got and you make the best of it, and you adapt to the driving for the setup. Same concept.
That's right. We've done it twice already this season. You remember Phoenix? I think Phoenix was on one end of the spectrum, and then I think Richmond or somewhere else it was geared way too high. So it is what it is. You just make the best you can make with it.
I don't think this setup's too bad. It could roll a little better in the center, but
I just don't like flat tracks.
Yeah, this one didn't roll too good at all until I started shifting.
Marks, it's fairly decent. Could definitely use a little bit more roll, but it's not terrible other than the gear.
yeah, if you, I found if you shift about a third of the way into the corner, it would turn the car for you, and then you'd, from the middle out, you could go.
Hey, Chuck, here's a surprising stat for you. This is the first race that I finished all 100% of the laps on the lead lap.
What's your next goal?
Top 10, baby. Top 10's the next one.
I'm pretty proud of everybody tonight. Only 2 cautions. That's pretty good.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I think had that wreck not happened on the start and I had to do the black flag and start in the hole from there, I think once I figured out how to shift, I probably could have got a top 10.
Yeah, I wish I hadn't screwed myself on that second caution. When I pitted, I went right by my pit box.
Oh, I hear you there, Chuck.
Yeah, I just I thought it was farther down than it was, and I was wrong.
Well, it's fun racing with you guys. I'm learning, and I'm learning, and I'm learning, so hopefully I didn't hold anybody up too long.
Well, keep on learning. We like it when everybody learns.
Garrett, congrats on the win. We'll see you guys next Monday.
Thank you.
Garrett, I don't think I'm gonna need you to review anything. I know the first caution was probably I don't know about it. That one on the first lap or two, but the second one, it happened right ahead of me, and I think Collins got loose in front of somebody, so that one will be pretty much a no-brainer. And I don't know what happened in the third one, but if I need you, I'll send you a message and have you look at it. But I think I'll be okay.
And for that second one, yeah, that was definitely Dalton. He said his screen was black or something, but he basically stopped right in front of me, and I got into him.
That's right. It was you. Yep. All right. Well, appreciate you saving everything and backing me up on that. But we'll see you. I don't know if I'm going to run tomorrow night or not, but I'll see you next week.
And for